Hi guys, I'm Mr. Mark, and I'm going to go over GIMP today for today's lesson. Before we start, what is GNU? GIMP is made by GNU. GNU is an operating system which is 100% free software. People use the GNU system, have the freedom of the free to study the program works, and change the does that change the other read should be copy post as well. The freedom also lets other people in the community, even if you the community can't learn your changes. So GIMP is GNU Image Manipulation Program. GNU stands for GNU's Not Unique. It's some kind of nerd programmer joke. GIMP is comparable to Photoshop. GIMP has a platform image editor. It's available for Linux, Apple. It's available for Microsoft and more operating systems. GIMP can be used as a simple paint program, an expert photo quality retouching system, mass production image renderer, converter, etc. Let's look at the GIMP layout real quick. At the top left corner, we have the menu, the regular menu. Menus are always in the top left corner in a lot of programs. The file, edit, select, view, image layer, colors, tools, filters, windows, the help menu. Now this free program comes with online documentation, so it'll teach you how to use the program. In this case, you can use the menus. Menus are in chapter 16 in the manual. You just click on it, it opens up, and it'll explain the menus to you. Pretty straightforward. On the left side of the page, we have the toolbox. The toolbox comes with tools to select different things inside your picture, whatever it is you're working on. It has a path tool, eyedropper tool, magnifying glass, measuring tool, transform tools, text tools, paint tools, and default colors. Just like before with the menus, chapter 14 in the online GIMP users manual also comes with a chapter on tools. It'll tell you all about it. You just click on it and it'll take you to the table of content. You can also select the tools by selecting a menu and selecting tools and then clicking on what you're looking for. There are selection tools, paint tools, transform tools. Every tool that you select is going to have additional tool options. Some tools in the same group share the same options. How to use the options can be found in the online user's manual. All you have to do, just like before, chapter 14, select tools, and then it'll take you to the table of contents. For example, in this case, we're looking at the pencil tools. The pencil tool is used to draw freehand lines with a hard edge, and the online documentation will explain all of that to you, what it's for. It'll also give you a picture of the menu. The picture that it gives you might not be as up-to-date as what you're using, but it should be good enough for you to understand what they're doing. At the bottom of the page, there's a statement. It says, see the common paint tool options for a description of tool options that apply to many or all of the paint tools. There are a lot of paint tools. Here are our paint tools, as you can see in the green. And these have similar options. If it doesn't, it'll tell you it doesn't have the same options. So let's look real quick. Pencil is a paint tool, and then it'll tell you many tool options are shared by several paint tools. These are described here. Options that apply to only to one specific tool or to small number of tools are described in the sections devoted to these tools. For example, all of the paint tools have a mode. It has opacity controls, how much you can see through whatever it is you're putting on your screen. It has the different brush sizes, and etc. etc. Speaking of brushes, let's look at our brushes. On the right side, where you'll find your brushes menu, you would click above the big rectangle window to select it. Right next to that is your patterns. Next to that are fonts. Next to that is document history, color map, and finally the gradient map if you're creating gradients, things like that. Below that are your layers. This is where your layers will go. Layers are where you take pictures and you put them on top of other pictures to create a different picture altogether, a composite of different pictures. Now the next thing we want to do is to create a new image. It's pretty simple to create a new image. All you have to do in the main window is select File and New, and in the window that pops up, select Template. Let's look at that real quick. Like I said, you select File, then New, and in the window that pops up, you select Template, and then you pick A4 from the different paper sizes that pops up. From that, you have the option to select either portrait mode or landscape mode, and you can see I've blown up the portrait or landscape so you can see what it looks like, because it's kind of tiny in that first picture. And then after that, you select OK, and then once you select OK, your new page will appear. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, send me an email at mhefner@nis.ac.th or stop by my room in C201. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.